kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right to the air is Rodgers. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. First and goal at the 1-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and goal at the 1. Warren is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Rodgers tapping his forward on the jet sweep. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Appreciate it.
Calvin Austin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Gun. Here we go, 54. Why here?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Good. Hey, 47. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line 8.
Looking to throw. Prescott. It's caught. Trouble. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Good for a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Cowboys.
Go. Get out there. Go line 8. Hey, kill.
Throwing. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Kill.
Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He'll try and do this himself. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this one is right through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
88.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And again, it's Rodgers. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Boswell for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Go, get out there, get out there. Hey, we're going to 53.
Prescott now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and 1.
And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah, there we go. Gun.
Prescott to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Here we go, go to 54, Line. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 2nd and 10.
Kill. Under.
In motion, that's Tolbert.
We're going to 54. Hey, 47.
To the air again, Prescott. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott from the gun. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now Prescott going to change the play. On third down, they run with blue. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
First down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. 480.
Going right back to Ferguson. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Here we go. 480.
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And now an audible here into something else.
Hey, kill. 47. Switch it, hey.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Now a give up the middle to Williams. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Here we go 46. Here we go 47. Under.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Give me that. Use alert.
Into a double team, and it's
Thank you.
intercepted. Picked up by the
Thank you. Yes, sir. Good defense.
The scoreboard said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
88.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Use your coach.
And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here can put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step.
I seen you play it real good. I got scared.
Pick up a 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Well, that's what he can do. When he
I know,
keeps the
right?
football, it's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
17-yard line.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it. He will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. It's a quarterback sneak. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Warren is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Rodgers tapping his forward on the jet sweep. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Let's go.
He'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game options result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Time not on their side. They've got one timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. First and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Out right, he finds Tolbert.
Nice.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes second down at 5.
Go, get out there, get out there. There we go, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Bless you.
Sweat, hey, boy, hey.
Here's Dak. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
It's fourth down.
They run for it. Here's Blue. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lined up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
46.
Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
To throw, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means after one extra plays, harder to move it.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Get out there.
First down.
Kill. Here we go, 47. 46.
Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition, working the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
47. Yeah. Here we go. All right, here we go, 46. 26.
Now Dak. And this is intercepted.
Defense.
That should do it.
GG's.
And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.